his mother
I'll let this play
lived
out.
alone in a small house.
I think you
on
guys
a
deserve to
hill.
know the story of what I'm
Isaac
playing,
kept to
so
himself,
I might as well let
drawing
this happen.
pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved. I will do my best to save him, my lord, Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again, the voice called to her. Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins. I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee, Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you. Yes, Lord, anything, Isaac's mother begged. To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son, Isaac, will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else. Yes, Lord, she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trapdoor to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
And there we go. That is the story and introduction that basically all we need to start Binding of Isaac. It's him running away from his mother. A sad story of religious psychosis. I have no opinion on religion, particularly because that isn't the point of me being here. Let's start. Oh, do I know how to press start is my question? How do I start this? That sounds stupid. Let's see. All my files have been deleted. Instant restart, no jam. Stats plus, there's no rush. I guess instant restart is what I should want, considering this. Okay, so let's start a new run. Everything's locked, and seeing how I have greed mode and stuff, I'm presuming I have access to everything I need. Because this recent Steam, the recent Steam Summer Sale has allowed me to, actually buy more stuff. So, I would be playing this by myself typically, but I am excited to play this with you. Now, as you can see, you can give me 1 second. As you can see, it's very important to make sure I'm actually recording. I don't have a second monitor, so unfortunately, I am switching between tabs on this one. I'm trying my best to make sure that was an accident. This is all newish to me, because I don't know what happens in Afterbirth or Repentance Plus, or Repentance in the first place. That's something I'm checking out, and of course that means like, oh, I get online play, but I really want to play online. Yeah, it's me and my friends. that's enough joking, but I just feel the need and want to share this with you. That's my desire. Maybe I'll get a bomb to figure out what that is. But this is newish. I'm not gonna lie and say that I haven't played this game before. I'm not gonna act new now. But this brings a whole load of changes and stuff like that I have no idea. I really don't. And that's the cool part of it. It's an addition that reworks the entire game. Everything's a little different. I don't know anything. New items, new everything. And that makes me happy. Because it gives me a new perspective on things. One of my favorite is... that's actually perfect. I wanted to... This color, and that's something there. And yeah. I don't know, actually. That's a secret room that I want to find. And let me get rid of that. Binding of Isaac is the type of game that I find a bit difficult to win. Like a little bit. Because it's not really a game I can rely off of. This is all just me talking. Of course I can react to what's going on around me. Because, that's kind of something I need to do. But at the same time, the game I play is typically a crutch. That's why I know for a fact I cannot be a streamer. Because I'd be dependent way too much on chat. I need people to work off of to really make me entertain the slightest. I really don't want to delve into that landscape, not because I have any problem with them, it's mainly because I don't have the time. I do not have a consistent amount of time every certain days to just sit down and do that to myself. I should, but it's not for me. That was a horrible pickup, I don't know why I did that. It basically just splits your shots at, weird directions. It could be helpful occasionally, but it makes it harder to aim, if I'm being honest with you. If I had Brimstone, then that'd be very nice, but I very sincerely doubt I'll get that. This is an introduction to me too. I crush a lot. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I really do use it as a crutch, like my experience and things I gain from games. I'm with that with Hades, and a whole bunch of games actually. For me personally, I really just... Sorry if I'm getting a lot. I'm trying to think while I play this. You know, I actually... I did not know what that was. I'll try to fight once more, and then if I die, I'll reset till I get something interesting. That's how I always prefer to play this. I know I'm no purist, I should die, but it's my method of playing and how I prefer. I feel like if I cheat something in, the commentary experience is something that bonds us all. The fact that whatever you're farming for is the rarest thing ever, and it's the suckiest thing of all time. But for that reason, you get to just play the game over. I get the pain, and I get the feeling, but at the same time... It's really open for a brimstone there, but I would not be able to. Yeah, I don't really feel like this one, so I just have a bad habit of doing that. I like doing this because it gives me more opportunities just to check out more opportunities, just to check out new stuff. I have never met them in my life, and I'm actually excited to see that. That's a pill and stuff. That's my neighbor screaming. Oh, I don't need keys anymore? I don't really know how to take that one. But I'm happy nonetheless. And as you found out, if you could hear the background, the chariot. That's actually pretty good. I don't think I'll need it this round. Chariot is basically the unicorn arm. Oh, that's actually really good. Anything that goes slow is arguably one of the best weapons in my opinion. Best things, I think. Because damage can always be added on more and more by these things. Doesn't mind me getting just absolutely abused. That was actually pretty good luck. But I never proclaim myself to be good. Okay. Oh, the sign. Yeah. Chariot is the best I could actually get right now. I have a slight belief that it is here. Yes. This is... Oh, these are random loot bags. I'm not complaining. I'd like... so far this run is going pretty good. So I'm not gonna waste it with pills. It could be amazing, but I'm not using cane, so I wouldn't really risk it, because I don't have his lucky foot. And actually, right now I'm trying to think of, I've been really into Fullmetal Alchemist, and I know it's one of the most popular anime of all time, I don't know a lot about, but I've been really into it, and I've just been thinking about, like, all the homunculi and stuff like that. Like, I really think I'm a Hoenn. I'm joking. I'm not complacent in the creation of homunculus, but I should really give a spoiler warning. I'll stop here before it gets any worse. What I'm just saying here is that I'm getting into it. Just the grief and everything. Sorry, I just remember that one being trash, so I'm just leaving it. There's not really a discolored one, so I'm just gonna blow this one up here. Oh no. There we go. Oh, it's actually really good. If I had like the one roll, it might be amazing, but I'll take what I can get. That's if the card generator, then that's free pills. I'm boring. But at the same time, doing these things, it's for myself. One of my favorite things I get from this is the fact that I'm personally able to enjoy what I do more. Typically when you play these things, it's really something that you just accept. Like, oh yeah, I played Binding of Isaac. Oh, it's a typical room. I feel like you just live more if you're able to present yourself to your own audience or your friends. course, forensic sauce and stuff, but I feel like this is a more preservative and just genuine way of showing you. I don't really have to worry about how I present myself to her. That's lovely. Let's go look at the devil deals. That is skip. I don't really feel like skipping levels. I just got there. Speed and range up. I did that because I knew I had hearts to spare, but I don't know if I have that many hearts. I might be a bit of a deficit. Where is the other heart here? That's a coin, that's nothing. It's more nothing. And this is nothing. Oh, so it just disappears. Got it. It's a bad habit of mine to actually say because of course I'm trying to find something to say. That's the main thing. That's the point of it. The talk, the commentary. Enjoy this with you. There is nothing to gain that's on my end, but it's something that I appreciate nonetheless. It allows me to take in these things more, and for that, whoever's watching this, the one odd person that is right now, for like a quick second, I appreciate you. And I just realized, actually, I could sit here and farm that guy. Not like getting anything, but I am able to keep hitting infestation shots on him. And that just means I get to continuously. There. It switched around my keybind, so these things do come off a little odd. If I could add a mod, I actually could mod this game. I keep forgetting. That's on me, but if I could, I'd really just get rid of these. Yeah, I basically lost all my hearts here. Yeah. I didn't really say what I got from this worth it, but I'm not complaining to the highest degree. I did have a Heliopython to help me out with that. Sorry. I don't really know. I could afford like one thing. I'm not using pay to play. It's not a bad item, but I don't have the money for it as a thing. I'm hoping that's a problem, but there's no guarantee. No, that's not bad. Oh, if that's like flying by, I'm really happy for that. It's actually a pretty good thing I could get. These splats they are kind of funny. But I admit, it is kind of immature of me to laugh at a splat of all things. Let's check out, let me get, oh, I thought it was the other guy, if I'm being honest with you. Spider Buddy, go! Do something! Do something! And you are stopping him, so thank you. What's this? Damage? I have never seen that before, and that's actually super good, and I'm really happy. These are angel deals. Flight and spectral tears. It's really ugly. But flight nonetheless is one of the best things you get. And thanks to that, I got an extra heart. So, I'm not complaining mostest. And that's a new animation. Repent Plus really is something. This is what they're doing. But, sorry. I'm just getting my usage out of this, and I don't have Cards Against Humanity. I actually haven't played. On this save file, it got rid of everything. Which I would be upset. I have spent a lot of time on this game. But it is a roguelike, so it's nice to start again sometimes. Oh, come on. That's right. And that is perfect. I like resetting runs. Not because I really lose, but mainly because I just enjoy the feeling of discovering something new and everything. It's by all means a bad habit, but it's something that I find appreciation in. So, when you look up to someone, you want to imitate them, if I'm being honest with you. When I do this, it is either a reflection of myself or actually putting myself entertained. But when the biggest leader of that would probably be Jay from the Cub Scouts, some of those ideas are the best. This guy is a Bane. But I am happy to do this because it just makes things easier for me. I really get slow off on this guy. Since he's a stationary target, it just makes things way easier. Check it. Yeah. And that's basically why I'm not really worried. He's slow. And that's all. And that's it. Excellent. Has HP up, so if I ever decide to get a devil deal in my life, if they ever offer me, I can actually afford it for once. But I really doubt I'll get one because I haven't got one so far. And that's the perfect time to use this because these are explosive. So I feel uninterested when I don't have like a story to tell, like, oh yeah, in the back of an Arby's, I ended up fist fighting the mascot for wait, does Arby's even have a mascot? What would that even be? Like, how would you advertise someone in Arby's? Because with the stigma of it now, like, it's a shameful thing to eat. I have no personal opinion. I personally do not eat it. It could be amazing for all I know. I really could be missing out. I don't know how to take what I just got. But it could be absolutely perfect, amazing, and everything under the sun, but it doesn't change the fact that, yeah. That's my own stupidity getting to me. No, that's fine. I don't think I can afford anything there. Probably because I don't have a key, but it's nothing crazy. No point in whining about it. I'll take that, and seeing how I don't have anything else, I'll just get down. I am super hoping that I'm able to beat this. I think I only have to defeat Mom's foot this time, so I don't have to go any further. And I'd actually take that. It's actually super good. Can you, like, do something? It's weird that they're explosive. Is there anything this color there? I don't remember. They might have actually even changed the sprites for these, and that would be horrible for me, but I'll manage. I'm more excited though. Yeah, I think I need 55 at once for Kane, and that's the one of my favorites, I believe, since I'm a sucker for luck. Like, if you give me luck in a game, I'd probably always pick it. This is a personal anecdote of me. Like, you've seen me play Fallout New Vegas a bit. like my only 10 is probably one of my only 10s is probably luck. Because regardless, that's the all-around stat. That's the one and only. Like charisma could be absolutely stupendous, perfect, amazing, and I'd probably still take luck because that's something you can't improve on your own. But even if you could, that's probably why I take luck 9. Now I want to find out what this is. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. That was kind of good. So, let me kill these guys. I am. Commentary. Basically, we're descending now. That's it. This is Cherry, by the way. It was doing big damage to the mutants. Let's double Brimstone, because of course. And yeah, this Guppy's Paw has a soul converter. And I believe that converts hearts to souls. But I actually have no clue. So give me 1 second, I'm gonna check if I'm still recording. It's that serious. I don't like wasting time like this, so. Alright, so I was able to confirm what I thought. Yeah, it basically converts soul hearts into, what do you call it? The heart containers, the HP ups I got, that I'm really happy to get, which are incredibly valuable in terms of devil deals and stuff, because that's potential really good items. All of those are, you know, a part of that. And I'm really happy because those are really valuable if I ever get a devil deal. Plus, that's a part that could be set. So, it would have been really nice to get his head and collar, but I'm being realistic with this. And believing I won't get any. Plus, one of the best things from Guppy is, well, flight. And the more I talk about this, the more ashamed I feel, because you know that, like, one character called Guppy? Like, people use it ironically. If I'm being honest, I don't remember where it's from. I'm a fraud, I know. I don't know what I'm talking about, even worse. But I think about that every time I say that, and it gets to me because it's funny. To me, at least. Attraction. That's actually a really interesting thing. I want to find out what this is, so I'm moving this over here. I'm not... I think you can tell by now what my vocabulary mostly is. That's a soul heart. I'll take it. The sun is basically a healing item. It's incredibly valuable whenever you're low on health. Typically, I would most definitely use it when I'm low health or at the end. Because that has extra damage, and that is everything I could want. That's just a signifier that's an item room. I'm new to this, come on. I'm not newest actually, but regardless, I'm still... This is repentance we're talking about. I feel like there's an item marking here that I don't understand yet. Fuck, does it show me my stuff? Yeah. Oh, it actually tells me stuff now. That's actually really good. Let's see. Spawn spiders. Oh, I actually got the whole set of Spider Baby. Let's Seraphim, yeah, Spider Baby. Spire egg that spawns tear. Slows enemies. Increases with luck. That's whole Leviathan. That's Mom's underwear. That's Spun. That's Spider Baby. So, that's damage and luck. I think it's because I got one of these that really helps me out with Spider Baby. And it makes me really happy because that's really cool. And I would actually really like to know what's on the bottom, but that's super useful actually. It saves me from going to the wiki a lot. Because with roguelikes, you really don't actually know anything. It sucks and it's interesting. I'm not doing that. That's actually super useful and it makes me really happy. I don't know why you get shrunk, but it's funny. I'll take you, and I want to get the fighting axe line. You can follow me though, this is... yeah, this is exactly what it looks like. It's a gambling den. But I'm using spiders and not flies, shame, but I won't be able to. This is just me gambling, and this is me just spending like my time doing this. Let me just... I don't know, it's something, so... I got nothing from that. And that is actually a portable gambler. And that is everything I could get. And that's actually 4 hearts. I will take it. No, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna get more. That is actually 4.5. How do I keep getting more every time I do this? That is actually 5.5 hearts, so that was a horrible usage of that. I'll figure that all out later. But the set are really strong on a whole bunch of different characters. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I know all of them. Binding of Isaac is a roguelike. I like to play in my free time. The time I actually get playing here. Due to, you know, recent events that makes things more expensive. That's fine if I agree. I like the smile on his face. It's so jolly, but it's a little unsettling. Unsettling. My vocabulary has not been into that. My enunciation especially. That is actually Mom's hand. And that is what I'm talking about. And that's right to the start. Sucky thing, actually really bad to get started. But I'm not gonna complain too much. I'm trying to get my money up actually. I would put more into savings. And there is one more apparently. So let's do this. I was pressing spacebar. I don't know why my hands were there. Shameful. Come on. This game is a bit gross. I'm not gonna lie to you. As you can tell, I'm getting my butt handed to me. I curse. I don't know why I'm saying it like this, but oh yeah, actually. I might actually die and it'll be really fun and sad. I'd end the video right there. I'm just looking at a wee bit, actually. I might die here. It's fine.
Isaac,
And there
His
we go.
mother, fueled with the
I love this
desire
player.
to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
I was hoping we get a full animation, but that is the first ending, and I'll let this play out. For respect out of the team, I don't know any of these people or what they could have possibly done, but it's a game I've played a bit, and for that reason I'm going to, let this play out. So Binding of Isaac is a roguelike, a personal favorite of mine, admittedly, but it's something that I, without a doubt, find personal enjoyment in. I'm a sucker for roguelikes. One of my first memorable games, apart from Terraria, was Soul Knight. This indie game, I'd call it, made by Chillium, that I used to be so all over about. And but in the end, I never really got to do anything. This is, this is all just a whole bunch of items I could get. Apollyon. I'm going to actually check how much time we have. I've played for not even 40 minutes. So, that is actually one of the endings. And I'm assuming I died. So, stats. I'm not playing online. Options. I really want to check out what I got. Yeah, these are all stuff, but I got epilogue, but I think I had the endings. I didn't actually kill Mom, apparently. So I might have died at the end of that. If so, I'm going to be mad. But I'll play one more, mainly because I feel like it. Inner Eye. I'll take triple shot. And that's, it's really good with statuses, but that's if I get any at all. Depending on how much I get at a time, I'll check it out, but there's no guarantee. That's a bunch of pills, that's a key, and I don't really think I'll buy any of that, mainly because they're worthless. I am scared, by all means, that play games I haven't before on this channel. So far it's been just me enjoying things that I've played before. I have a bad tendency to replay things, but I do have some that I'd really like to continue on and get to know. One of the games I actually got was, what do you call it? It was Detroit Become Human. And that sounds like a perfect match for me. And that's 2 options, and I don't know what this ball is. But I'm gonna get this. So that's 1.5. That makes it 2.5. So I can get rid of 2. I got that for a coin. It would have been funny if I ended my run there, but I won't do that to myself just yet. So, 2.5. I'm not gonna bomb the place to figure out where the hidden room is. Binding of Isaac really is the kind of thing that intrigues me. I'm a sucker for all roguelikes, if I'm being honest with you. They are my bread and butter. They always have been. Ever since I was a kid. But for that same reason, you kind of just delve into whatever you can find. That's why I got another roguelike, which is Enter the Gungeon. Yes, I got that many roguelikes in one day. Hades, I got the full Binding of Isaac, and I got Enter the Gungeon. The other games I got were Hitman Part 1, which I don't actually know if I'll play here. I don't know. It only has 6 story missions, and if I actually do something with that, it's beyond me. I would like to take those, but I only am missing one heart. So, it's something I'll consider, but I won't act upon. Shield of Tears would be really good with this, but unfortunately I don't think that's available right now. No, it is. I just know my luck won't give me that. Look up items. And I'm gushing about it, but really, there are a few things you can know about me. Lock up items are by far my favorite. I'm a sucker for them, I always have been. If I die here, I'm just getting off, but I'm really, really happy. That's not bad. They actually prove to be useful sometimes, so I can't complain too much. I'll get the hearts from here since I have 2 missing, but I am happy and I am sad. Mainly because I have to end this. This is the type of thing I always enjoy doing. If you can't tell, I do this with a smile on my face because I'm happy. My happy boys. But it's something I enjoy doing. Crazily enough. I'm inexperienced, as you can tell. You'd think by 60 videos, I'd have enough experience to log in. Sorry, I'm actually checking out what we have there. So, a bomb here. And I don't even have one of those items, so if I get one that'd be nice, but there's no guarantee. So, let me fight Dangle, whatever this guy's name is. Come on. I blocked that perfectly. It sucks that, that did not go through how I wanted it to, but I'm happy nonetheless. I sound like I'm trying to convince myself that I'm actually happy. You know, I find all religions super interesting with their mythos. And this is a fair line to tread. That's damage and range of it, actually. It's really good. This was a huge map. I'm trying to act normal, but my goodness, was that so big for no reason? Pause, but still. It's so tedious for no reason. It is kind of weird that, there's just spiked rocks now, of all things. So that's bombs and stuff. And take that, of course, but it's actually really cool. you know, these new rooms spawned in them. It used to be a lot more simple back in my day, but I say that like I didn't start this like last year. I'm actually more excited for winter to come. Because summer was never my forte. It restricts my recording time a lot. Because you know, I have to go outside. No, I'm kidding. I don't like having the AC on while I record at the same time. So I'm smoldering here, like burning alive, to do this, and it's like killing me slowly, killing me softly. That's a half heart, and currently I am up to a need of 2 keys. I don't know if I'll get one, but we'll see. It's not guaranteed, but I'd like to thank my protector buddy that saved me from another hit of health. And I cannot get that because I can't fly. During the boss round, I'm probably gonna, actually use this spell. If I die, I'm getting off. Because it's starting to get pretty odd in here. I'm gonna start stripping to actually record. But I feel like those child YouTubers, like, well, they would actually have more subscribers than me. Sucky thing, funny, but it's fine. I just don't get any recognition for my effort. But I'm always happy to see someone doing better than me. It's something I'm happy, well, to have people share that with. It's a blessing to them. I feel like, of course, each individual can be jealous, because we all wish that for ourselves. The good fortune, everything we could get for ourselves is something we want. But for that same reason, I feel appreciation, because to see another doing well is a blessing in itself. And I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I'm amazing and that's what I think. No. I don't care for that. Sorry, no, I don't care for that either. Because buddies aren't really good. There's like mini brimstone and stuff that ain't worth it. At least the Bible will help me a little bit. And saying that probably got something that I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm devout to anything. What I am is my own concern, and I don't think that bringing that up and everything is going to do anything for me or anyone involved. I'd just rather respect everyone and their desires, and that is the rosary. That's Tears and Faith on. That's actually really good. I'm happy for that. But I feel like if I'm going to pledge to anything, I do my best to pledge to being the best version I could be. And that's 2 health, by the way. That's what the lovers are. Yeah, I could have bought the reusable generator. That might actually be better, but I feel like everyone's name is Guppy for some reason. That Guppy's the cat. That's Guppy's paws and stuff, and you know, everything. I'm just looking on that because things floating around as projectiles are my weakness. As I typically get snug up on with these. But thanks to my little buddy, and thank soap. I don't know how to take this, but thank you. That's 1.5. That's 1.5. And I think that's the only one actually that I have available. So I'll check out what I have here. And using the lovers 10, so that's 3.5. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's actually super good. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. That's 10. Whoa, I was not expecting this. So I'm assuming it's stackable that gives me better rewards. That was an interesting boss. That's half the key. That's this. I'm actually more curious to find out, like, you know, how much more I could get. Because that's half the key pieces. I'm more interested in getting 55 so I can get my main man. My main man. Which is, I forgot. But, I don't know, he's just personally my favorite. So, let me get a half? Really? So, I'm not gonna waste the extra half I have there. It's useful nonetheless, I can just make the trip back. And I want to see if I keep going, will it stack or what? Another? This is kind of why I did go back. I was worried this would happen again, but I should be able to get the second half of the key if I beat this guy. But there's no guarantee. I have not fought this guy, so it's actually beyond me. That's the second half of the key. And that is something I'll have to investigate, but I'm actually gonna go investigate that now, so if you would give me 1 second of your time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am super tempted to do this because I can. I am going to do the next one. I know, shameful gambling addict over here. But it takes me somewhere interesting apparently. And I want to try that for myself. So, guess what I'm gonna do? That's right. We are. I was gonna say we're going to space, but I want to do this. I want to check this out. Let's get to it. Come on. It's supposed to be a 50-50 chance, but It's all very useful, and I would be very happy if I had stuff to actually do. But I am really, really in the need of actually help because it's very infrequent where you're able to do all this. Thank you. I don't really know what to do. I guess. Yeah, let's look down. I'll accept it, but I guess there's only one fitting end to this. And it's either me taking my blessings or doubling down. But that seems pretty impossible at the moment, so I'm probably gonna have to take a little stop here. And I'll be right back. So thank you all, and have a good night. Goodbye, and I'm probably gonna edit this back together. What am I doing? Bye. Alright, hi. I know. Don't mind the noise. It's not something I really like. But at the same time, it's nothing much I could really do about it. So, yeah. I could not get... I lost 50-50. Sucks, but not much I can do. Let's just... well, let's not waste any more time. I'm not gonna cry about it, because I can't really do that. That is amazing, actually. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why he's hiding, but... that white heart basically means that's a free extra life if you make it that far. Which is, by all means, just amazing. This is the sun that will completely heal me if I decide to. I don't know, actually. I'm trying not to die here, because I know that this guy can be pretty annoying. It's playing a very dangerous game. But I am checking this all out. And this is, in fact... yep. That is Anarchist Cookbook, and that... I don't want it, but I guess I'll take it, because, I'll try to kill these guys. I'll definitely take advantage of my a little barrier that negates one hit, like Purim. It's super good. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I am by all means always worried because I am very fragile. So, and that was that. It would have been pretty nice if I had access to more, but... did I say Morgott? Sorry. I don't know what's with me. I'm not trying to say Morgott. I am... well... do I not have the sun anymore? What happened? It sucks that I don't have the sun on me, but I'll try my best to survive all I can. I don't know what that was, but I know for a fact that I'm super fragile right now. And yeah, there we go. Now, alright, so it resets. That's very useful information if I try to do that again, but I hope you don't mind the air conditioner. You know, I'm trying not to, like, perish while I do this. It's hot. It's so hot, but I know for a fact that I'd be scorching alive if I try to record it now. It's humid, it's hot. There is no safety. But choosing not to want to die, I made my decision, and you know, to just not die. The sucky thing, I know, is shameful, but at least I got some stuff from that's nothing really. And I don't have any more bombs on there. So I'm really hoping that I end up getting something that'll help me. Cause I'm really broke right now. There's no lying. Oh, that's actually amazing. Then that's, I think, no, that's Kane. And that makes me really happy because I'm broke. Without a doubt, I am poverty stricken. Let's see. My stuff. That's a lunch item. And this is... Oh, I kinda need to equip it. My stuff. The card is super good. I'm not gonna acknowledge the elephant in the room. And that's how you get what I want. That's how I get what I want. I mean, I would love to donate it because I'm broke. I'm curious what this is. This is... That's really useful. If I had the right item, I'd be happy. Giant spider in time. What is this? So, blue flies and spires do double damage. And 1 second. No, I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm gonna have to go back for that item when I get back here, but I am super... Oh, it's this guy. He splits, that's why he's like so weak. Anarchist Cookbook would have been good here, but you kinda gotta... You gotta win some, you gotta lose some. Right now, I'm currently thinking about Little Misfortune. The neat little game by... I don't remember who. It's a real shame, but I really don't. Range up plus luck up. That's super good. I am a huge sucker for those kinds of things. I love luck items. I don't know if you can tell, but I am a huge sucker. Check this out. That is I'll take it. I need to make utmost sure that I do not get it, because that is detrimental. That's a extra hard basically. And of course this is a trinket too, but I want to take what I can get. And that is an extra heart right there. And I am not complaining, that is great things for me. And this... Sometimes these lead you to devil deals, and that's why I took it. Unfortunately, that did not happen, but... It could be worse. And that's a bunch of bills. If it was good, or if I had PhD, or if I had Kane, I would take it, but... Unfortunately, my luck of the draw wasn't that good. I'm really, really hoping that, well, what do you call it? That my AC isn't causing that much problems. That whatever I do after to isolate my voice is, well, working, because I don't think it's very favorable for anyone here, especially you. Yes, you. That just be hearing an air conditioner while I talk. So, guilty as charged. Do I get anything? No, shame, but not to be so frowned upon. Oh, I thought that had contact damage. I'm actually really glad it didn't. Yeah. I just took a easy one for that, because I still had my little defensive item. That is going to damage me, so... Yeah, there we go. I actually don't even know why I have flight. I'm assuming it has to do with the key, but... Nah. And you are a bunch of nothings. Sucks, but... I'm hoping I get at least something good from this. And I'm hoping I don't waste the key this time. But not this time. I hope I actually get a win this time. But I'm not gonna live off also. I have a 5% chance every time to get a white heart from this. And that's, well, the ultimate of what I could get. And that was nothing, so let's check it. That is... let me just bomb this real quick. So, this is double bombs. I don't use bombs, so... I'll take this, the lovers. That is 2 hearts on demand. So... could complain, could be worse, but... I'm not feeling the worst for everything. Don't mind the horrible gameplay I'm not seeing, but I'm not in the worst position of all time. I'm just worried about how long it's taking me to find the boss room. But I'm telling you, like, yeah, it's super useful. The guard buddy. It is super useful. Not typically. I admit the spider thing was definitely a good purchase because it got a lot bigger. And that's great. And these guys are gonna follow me, so I'll handle these how I can. And that is 2 of hearts, and that is item multiplier. Which one? Let's find out. I don't remember. I don't see any difference, so shame, but... Okay. That was a bad play. I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna lock in now. Alright, so... if you can't tell, I have a tendency to be quiet login, but considering booster pack, that's actually so good. Hold on. So that's 2. That's a whole bunch of items, and these are all things to be excited about. That's gambling. This is just more random items. And I'm really hoping that this ends up good. That's 2 of diamonds, and this could be so good. But I'm gonna get my things down to 55, because I don't want to lose Kane. But at the same time, I understand my position here. And let's see. I think I'll save it for next time. I'll do this. Yeah, that was a double money, which is great, but unfortunately, I'd have to leave all these hearts behind, which ironically enough would have been. Wait. Is there a sacrifice room? Because that would be absolutely amazing for me. So. Here I was hoping to get a good shroom, but. You win some, you lose some. Range up. I keep using the wrong button, but that actually didn't end up being too bad. I don't remember the icon for the room, so if you can't tell, I'm doing my best here. Because look at all these health items, like you gotta be joking me. You're showing me all this and you're telling me I can't, you know. Bomb. That is great, actually. Oh. These are all like great pulls. Now, I want to see what's here. That clearly isn't a sacrifice room, unfortunately, but I don't think this has been an amazing thing, so that's what these are. So they're boss fights. If you see that little like weird thing, that's Brimstone. It's super powerful, but unfortunately, I really cannot, like, I can't conceptualize these kind of things. What is this? That is the Hangman, and that is basically useless for me. And that, actually, that's an item room, so I'll look at that. I know, you should be playing the game. Stop wasting time. I am not wasting time, I'm actually very locked in. So, ooh, that's really good actually. Both of them are there. Yeah, so that's an amazing room. An amazing everything actually. This is actually a super good run. I'm feeling really happy. That's normal hearts. So, I'll just get these and kill this guy. They basically can't do anything to me apart from these guys. They do contact, I believe, but they also shoot tears. So, weird combination, I know, but I'm liking the fact that I don't have waves of these. Because sometimes I'm not feeling it, like I want to get through this room. Some rooms more than others, but oh yeah, this is what Guppy's paw does. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to boom. You basically get to know everything. And that was accidental, but I know where I should go now. Thank goodness I avoided that, because that is a super invaluable item at the end of the round, but I'm not there yet. Shocker, but sacrifice rooms, I did not know they were that good. I did not know they like work like that. So without a doubt, I'm super happy to know that. And yeah, this is actually one of my favorite roguelikes. Shocker, but okay. Which one is this? This is shot speed. No, absolutely not. This is gonna be pretty useless. Shocker, but that's bomb, and that's what I need to do. this is all just pills. So, I'll open that, and let's get to it. Oh, it's a bunch of these guys. I'm trying not to die while I do this, because every hit is useful. This is, yeah, control tears. That's actually really cool. I'm not gonna complain too much. Yeah, it's a sacrifice room, so let's check it. That's like instant death. That's actually super cool. I'm not complaining. I've never met some of these combinations, so I'm always happy to see them. I wasn't expecting this, but I'm happy. Like, I could just hide in the corner and do this. You may call it cowardly. I agree, but Guppy's collar. I don't remember actually what this does. I'll risk it. Eternal life. Yeah. I think it sends you back to the start of the room. But this, yeah, I should enter through the other side. So I got everything I needed. Apparently I got that heart. Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. And this is just me multitasking this. Because of course I could, this is just more gambling. But I don't think it's really useful anymore. You see the amount of stuff I got? Yeah, I'm just gonna blow it up. Yeah, there we go. That's 2 hearts, and this is just like large damage from death, I think. I don't think, did it tell me my item? Yeah, 40 damage. And you are potato peeler, pound of flesh. This is 1 red heart, a permanent cube of meat, and a permanent damage up. Anemic effect. Red heart container. That's interesting. I'll take it, but that's a very weird item in a sense. I'm just blowing this wall up, by the way. I don't know how to actually get these guys to hit me. Or like get out of their little shell. I find it cowardly, and I find it to be super annoying. It's like, oh look, oh, there. It's just another tab. I'm not gonna do that. But I'll take the coins. I am absolutely loving this run so far. This isn't a seat though. I know you can like do that, but as you can see, I just started a new run on my own. I think it was Tri-Tiers that got me into it, and then, you know, this. It's fun. So, be quiet and I'll lock in, so give me a second. Isaac! Sorry. I find it funny when she says that. That was good damage. I was waiting for that. Because I think each one counts as an entity, so since it's 40 damage to each thing on the room, this is exactly what I love to see. I think I get another try at this. Do the Guppy's collar. But my hand is half asleep. So I'm like struggling at the same time. Because I don't want to lose this art container, and never mind, it's all over. It's fine. It just sucks because my hand decided to fall asleep at the worst possible time. But, yeah. I don't actually know. Is this the same thing? I don't have captions on. So,
else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far
this is
too
just the same
strong for
thing.
him.
If it does, it really
But
sucks.
just as he accepted
I was hoping
his
for
fate,
something more.
God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his
I'm
mother's
waiting
hand.
for the end to see if something
Just like that,
changes, but
It was
I'm not
over.
too confident, nor am I. That's the same thing, yeah. Okay. Come on. Do I even get anything from what? So the game isn't getting my win, so that was 2 games of Isaac. I beat it twice. Thank you for everything, and by all means, have a good night, even if this game isn't treating me fair.